Are you presently employed?
Not in any traditional sense of the word.
Okay.
I prefer to describe it as being self-unemployed.
Self-unemployed.
Yes.
Okay. And what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm a civil rights activist. I don't get a paycheck. I don't work for anybody in particular.
And so nobody, you've never been contracted by someone to help with whatever civil rights interests they need assistance with?
No, I don't think that would be. No, I wouldn't say I've ever been contracted with anybody. Not that I can think of. I mean, from time to time, I'll be contacted by attorneys. I have done some consulting work with law firms periodically. Very often, I'm not compensated for that. Sometimes I am. I've only one time that I can remember off the top of my head have I ever been paid by a civil rights organization, and that was for just a project that I worked on. It was with the Council on American Islamic Relations.
How long ago was that?
That was before I went to work for the Citizens Awareness Foundation. They contracted with me to do. They got a grant, and part of that grant was to be used to pay me. I think I was paid $2,500, and I basically did some public records research. They have staff attorneys, and I was consulting with them on how to better access public records. There were several civil rights issues that relate to Muslim Americans that they asked my help with, which I was delighted to do. In fact, I'd actually done quite a bit of work with them prior to that without being compensated. And that was just a one-time thing. I can't recall ever actually receiving any remuneration from any other civil rights organizations, except a couple of times I think I got a free lunch from an organization called the Poor and Minority Justice Association. I've worked with them more than any other civil rights organization. I've also done some work for the ACLU, but was not compensated.
You said Poor Minority Justice?
Poor and Minority Justice Association, PMJA. They're a very small, primarily African American organization here in Polk County. And as I said, I have worked with them. I've not gotten any compensation other than one of their members owns a small soul food restaurant, and I've eaten there a couple of times on the house.